Hello and welcome. Today it's time for planks. Fun with planks. We're going to go through a couple of really interesting, fantastic variations and real original planks. I don't want to talk too much. Let's get started. All right. So I would like you to stand already at one edge of the mat so you have space in front of you. What we're going to do first is lift your arms up to the side. Inhale. With your next exhale, lower your arm, and we're going to do one roll down all the way. Fingertips towards the mat, your toes, and then you come back up. Good. And again, we're going to do this 3 more times. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, lower your arms on your side, and one roll down. And one last time. And down. If you don't touch the floor, that's fine. And up. Good. Can you stay on the edge of your mat and face me? Because we're going to need that in a second. Good. We're going to warm up the shoulders, which are really important for a couple of planks. So, can you just do a couple of circles with your arms? Big circles. And last circle in this direction, and then we're going to do a circle in the opposite direction. And then finish your last one. Then, could you bring your arms up in this bent arm position here with your fingertips either or hands facing what's comfortable you direction. From here, try to open the arms as much as you can, and your elbows are trying to touch behind you, and then you close this ones. So we're activating the shoulder muscles, and you're trying to bring the arms as much as you can behind you. Good. So the chest stretch when you move your arms back, and a little bit of a stretch in the back when you move your arms front. Good. Let's do this 2 more times. I don't want to do too much because we need our shoulders today. Good. Then keep your arms closed for 1 second. Now, can you lift your arms a couple of centimeters, and when you bring them behind, you lower them just a little bit. Then lift them up and bring them front together. Good. And then open, back, front. Good. Let's go a little bit faster. Open, back, up, front. Open, back, and good. We go for 3 more times. And then we have one last time. And good. Then bring your arms on your side, shake them for a couple of seconds, relax your shoulders. Good. You feel kind of the shoulders in a good position. Then we're going to go standing sideways again, because now we're going to do a roll down, but this time you're going to stay down and you're going to walk yourself front into an all-fours position. Good. And you can relax your feet. There. Make sure now, when we start with our planks, make sure that let's test it out. When you bring your weight front and too much onto your hands, you feel quite a bit of pressure in your wrists. So maybe I would suggest bring your shoulders more or less in line with your wrists. Yes. And for example, let's test it out. If you go too far back, that's actually more work for the core muscles. So it's like this right spot in between. Sometimes I have the tendency going a little bit more front. Good. Just for you to know. Then for planks, you can of course do your planks on your fists, but make sure that your thumb is outside, just for here. Good, and there of course all the planks we're going to do, you can do them from the beginning onto your forearms. Just saying. Now, let's come to the position of our spine. Sometimes people are asking how should you keep your spine? Is it in a neutral spine? You're going to do a little imprint or whatever. Let's see. If you do a cat stretch and you round your back, maybe that's a little bit too curved. Let's test it. Good. And then if we do the opposite and you extend your spine, that what mostly happens if you have to, or it would be good in this case to engage your abdominal muscles a little bit more. So there's this fine line in between where you just have this long spine, and I sometimes have the tendency to tilt the pelvis just a little bit, so you have your lower back a mini little bit round. Good. Just to let you know. Now, we're in a perfect starting position. Let's get ready for some planks. Can you tuck your toes? Good. Press your hands and your toes down into your mat and lift your knees a couple of centimeters up. We just hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees back down. Now, can we bring our hand a little further away from us? So more or less another hand distance apart. Now, let's bring the weight also to the front of, so equally divided in between both hands, and we're going to lift our knees up again. Let's go. Lift it up. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees back down. Keep this hand position and extend or bring your left foot a little further away from you. Also more or less, let's call it like a foot distance further away, and let's lift your knees up again. And we hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring your knees down. Good. Then let's place these hands back, your feet back, and we're going to do everything on the other side. Good. First, lift your knees up just in the starting position, and we hold it again for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees back down. Left hand, like on the other side, more or less one hand distance further to the front, away from you. Transfer your weight onto your hands and lift up. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Keep your hands there. Only bring your right foot a little further away from you. Good. And lift your knees up. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees back down. Place your feet back next to each other and just shake your hands, move your fingers. Good. Don't worry, we're not going to do the same thing again, our hands, but we're going to do the same exercises again, but with our forearms on the mat. So, here, forearms are here. Make sure that you think about this slight mini curve of your lower back. Press your forearms and your feet into your mat and lift your knees up. We hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees back down. Bring your right forearm a little further to the front like we've done before with the hands. And transfer your weight front. Lift your knees up. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Good. Extend your left leg a little further and lift both knees up, and we hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good. Then let's go to the other side, or first again both forearms are next to each other, feet are next to each other. Lift your knees up. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Left forearm more front and lift your knees up. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring your knees back down. Bring your right foot a little further away from you to the back. One last time. Lift both knees up and we hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place your knees back down. Come back up and shake your shoulders, shake your arms for 1 second. Good. Now, we're going to find the most complicated way of going onto our belly. So, walk your hands front and tuck your toes, and we're going to extend the legs. So we're in a, I call this one a high plank position. Good. Now we have 5 seconds time to bend our arms. We're going to go completely down with our upper body on our mat. You can keep the elbows to the side or right next to you. We have 5, 4, no one's touching before the mat, 3, 2, 1, and place everything back down. Good. Nice. From here, can you keep your legs little mat distance apart, open, and your toes are still tucked? Extend your arms, and your, let's say, your fingers are like little spiders. Yes. Now, you also have your legs extended, so your knees are kind of off away from the mat. And make yourself as long as possible from your fingertips until your toes. Good. Now, lift your right arm up and open your right arm a little bit to the side, bring it back, or touch the floor and bring it back to your starting position. Let's do it 4 more times. So basically, your right hand is opening and closing. And you keep your hand like a spider. Maybe is this a spider plank? No, maybe come later to a spider plank. Good. Now, can we do the same thing with your left hand? Open and close. Doesn't have to be a lot, just a little open and close. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Keep your hands there. We do the same thing with your leg. Lift your right leg slightly up, open it, and bring it back. So like a little open, lift, down and touch, and back. 3 more times. And good. Let's do the same thing with your left leg. And last time. Good. Now, we're going to do arms, right arm and left leg together. So open your right arm and your left leg at the same time. And you're coming back. 4 more times. Good. Ready for the other side. Left arm, right leg. Good. Now, let's open right arm and right leg at the same time, 5 times. And other side. Left arm, left leg. Good. Finish your last time. And then let's come up to the all fours position. And let's do a couple of cat stretches. And while we're doing our cat stretches, we're going to think of this moving pattern we learned a second ago. Because we're going to put this one into our plank. Yay. Good. Now I'm going to go facing you so maybe you can see it better. We're going to go down onto our forearms like that. Extend your legs and we go into a plank. Maybe I'll go in a diagonal like that. Good. Perfect. Now, you are going to open your right arm to the side and back. And you open and back. And open. Good. And keep your upper body kind of parallel to the floor. Good. Ready to the other side. Left arm. Open. Open. Close. Good. Let's get ready. Open your right leg and close. Don't forget to breathe. Good. Do the same thing with your left. Last two. Good. And then relax for 1 second, bring your knees down and shake your arms. Good. Now we did right arm, right leg, left leg. Now we're going to do right arm and left leg at the same time, open, close. Open, close. Okay, 5 times right arm, left leg, 5 times left arm, right leg. It's really difficult to say. Let's try it out. And you're going to open, up, 4. Good, don't forget to do the other side. Good, and then relax again for a couple seconds. Okay, now we did, let's try, I don't know if it works, we just try it out. We did right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. It's really hard to say, also my brain is almost exploding. But now we're going to do right arm, right leg, close. I don't know if it works. Let's see, okay? You can do 5 times, 3 times, 2 times. Okay, open, close. Right arm, right leg. This is so much fun. I think you'll have to agree. Good. After the 5th time, go to the other side. 5 times or 3 times as you wish. Good. And relax. Good. I guess you kind of know me, and now we're going to do a combination. Okay, now, listen, it sounds super weird, but it makes sense. We're going to go, same plank, right arm, left leg, open, close. Left arm, right leg, open, close. Right arm, right leg, open, close. Left arm, left leg, open, close. So we go once in diagonal, diagonal, same side, same side. Let's do this 3 times, more or less. Okay? Good, let's see. It's going to be a little bit interesting also for your brain. So open, diagonal, up, and then right side, left side. Good. Open, open. Oh, I got confused. It's okay. Up. And then we're going to do this 3 more times. Oh, this is interesting. Up, and take another pause. Cool. That's really interesting. I like this one. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to open 2 arms and 2 legs at the same time. No, that's not working. That was a good try. No, just imagine that. Open. But this is like kind of, I don't know. No, that makes no sense. Okay. Now, let's go and give a little pause for our planks, but we're going to prep the next exercise. I'm already really excited about this one, how this one goes. Can we all please lie on our right side? You can decide if your bottom arm is extended or bent, your choice. Bring your top hand in front of you. Now today we're going to point our feet and keep your legs slightly in front of you. Now we're going to do lift your legs up. And now just a little warm up. And last time. Good. Now, can you only lift your top leg up? Just parallel. It doesn't have to be a lot. You can flex your foot this time. We're just going to bend your leg, bring it towards your elbow more or less, and extend your leg. Good. We do this 6 more times. And last one. Now, can you keep your legs still lifted? And we go into an external rotation. So toes are kind of facing up towards the ceiling, and we do the same thing, bending and extending your leg, but your knee is facing up and extend, like a little one-sided frog. Good. And bring your leg down for 1 second. Now we're going to do the same leg movement, but we're going to add an arm movement. So extend your arm up, more or less next to your other one. Lift your top leg up again with your flex foot, and you're trying to bring your left elbow in contact with your left knee. Up. So we start parallel. So leg, yes. So knee is facing front, and you feel already a little instability, which is okay. Keep your spine long, and you're always trying to reach out with your leg and with your arm. Yes. Good. Last time. And let's do the same thing with your knee up. Up. Good. Maybe that's a little one-legged, one-armed jack. Good. And last time. Good. And down. Nice. How can we put this nice arm and leg movement into our plank series? Yes. Good point. Let's go up first of all to our forearm. Let's keep the bottom leg bent, top leg is extended. And what we're going to do first, we're going to keep the pelvis down, extend your arm, and lift your left leg up. We have parallel here, up. Yes, knees facing front. Let's do 5. There's already 3. 5 is a good number, I think. 2. Good. Now, knee up. Also, elbows a little bit up. Yes. And 5. Good. And down. Now, can we do the exact same exercise with your pelvis lifted, but your bottom leg stays bent, and we stay on our forearm? Let's try it out. If it doesn't work for you, then keep your pelvis down. Totally fine. So lift your pelvis up, and we have this one. Yes. And after the 5th time parallel, let's go up. Knee up. Good. And down. Yes. Good. Now, we're going to add one last little detail to make it a real plank challenge. You kind of did it already. I saw it. You're going to go, I show it for 1 second because it makes sense. We go in the parallel is you go down, pelvis down, and you reach out, up. This one 5 times, and of course also down and up. Make sure that your shoulder is in line with your elbow, and you're constantly pressing with your forearm and your elbow away from your mat. Okay? Yes, we're going to feel this muscle group. Let's go. We're going to lift your pelvis up, and we bend, go down, and up. So you make yourself small, and you make yourself big. Good. And good. Are we ready for external rotation? Down and down. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. And relax. Good. Ready. That's quite a bit of coordination, quite a bit of stability work, and of course mostly for the obliques and for shoulder strength, and of course you have a little bit the glute muscles here. Now let's go all this step by step on the other side. So let's go into our left side, and our first exercise was hand is in front of us. Let's point our feet for the first time. For the first exercise, bring your legs slightly in front of you, and then we're going to lift and lower your leg. Good. and down. Good. Now, flex your feet or keep them flexed already. First, we're only going to do the leg. So, bend and extend. Good. Now, let's go parallel. And last time, good. Relax your leg down for 1 second. Good. Now we had the arm and the leg 5 times parallel. Let's go. Good, and we go up 5 times. External rotation. Of course, your elbow is coming towards your knee. Good. And down. Nice. We had bottom leg bend. Let's bring the forearm up. We had our pelvis first lifted. And extend your arm. Lift your leg. Parallel 5 times. Keep your pelvis up. And then after the 5th time, go into external rotation. And relax for 1 second. Somehow it's interesting. I feel my glute muscles quite a bit more than my oblique muscles. But it's just in my case. Doesn't have to be in your case like that. Okay, let's finish this part strong. And we had, when we bend, also bring the knee and the elbow together, we're going down with the pelvis. And when we extend and make ourselves as long as possible, we lift our pelvis up. So here, here. And we go down, up. Good, external rotation. And down. Good. And relax your arms, relax your shoulders. Isn't it so much fun? Let's call this planks for fun. That's it for today. I hope you are totally planked out. That was a joke. And if you can't get enough, go over here, watch the next video. Don't forget to subscribe over there. And please leave us a comment down below. Thank you so much for joining me today. Bye.